because I wasn't home when this happened for this time. I was here the other 3, but for this time I wasn't home, and I got the text, which I thought was before it was happening, but it was actually after it was happening, which is insane. And I get it, and I'm sort of like, oh, fuck, I think they're being swatted. Oh shit. And so I called the police station. That was useless.
Bro, you sent the most casual message in the group chat.
Well, I didn't know if it was real. When I messaged it, I didn't know if it was real.
There's like no call from Nick. He's just like, there's swatting going on. Like,
because you're not live. I don't see anything online or anything. So I'm just like, is this real? And anyway, so I'm like, yo, y'all fucking vibing. What was I saying? So I'm sitting there. I'm like making fuck. I hope they're okay. And I haven't heard word from either of you guys yet, but I know how it goes. So I assume you don't have your phones on you or whatever. And then I realize it. I'm like, oh my god. Remember the sketch we shot for the Patreon leak episode in the beginning?
Oh, you thought about your gun?
I was like, I have a fake gun in my room.
Oh no.
And it's sitting like on my bed.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god, they're home with a fake gun. Because there's no orange tip. It's like an airsoft gun that from like 5 feet away looks real.
Oh.
And I was like, oh fuck. And then I'm with Zipper too, and she's like, holy shit, I put that away this morning. Because it was scaring me. So like I dug it like deep into a box.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, that is so clever. Because it really can be as simple as that. Where like, for someone like me who's just not home, like maybe they're walking you guys through the house and then they see a gun on the bed. Like I don't
or you're
because like this time
room.
was different. Like normally they take you outside. This time for you guys, they did everything inside. And
well, yeah. So that was the difference. The one big difference with this time versus last time is every other time this has happened, there's been like I would say a majority of us home at the house, or in the case of the first time, like we had friends over. But this time it was only me and Ludwig at the house. Ludwig is in his stream room, which is like on the opposite side of like the street. It's like the opposite side of the house, furthest away from where the cops are like megaphoning, and he's streaming. And then I was upstairs in my room, headphones in, playing Melee.
Dude, I was just like,
oh no.
I wanted, because he had just got swatted, I didn't make fun of it. But I wanted to make fun of it so bad. Just like, imagine it's just like, instead of us just being like, Aiden, it's the fucking police behind him. Yeah. They all have guns, and then he's not turning around. What? He's like,
huh? Fuck. Can you imagine the movie of that where I'm like, huh? And then
and then someone on the other side of net play is like, yeah, some asshole she quit out on me the other day. He just stopped moving. It was
Aiden
so
does
fucking
the earphone
lame.
thing. What do you want?
What? But I didn't hear anything because they would have broken the door down. They had things to break the door down. Luckily, I just forgot to lock the door when I came home, and they opened it because eventually they have to come in. If like nobody comes out without
there's a bunch of Legos and marbles and stuff. They start slipping inside.
What I heard was you didn't hear them at all. You had gone upstairs to get water, and then they were just in the house. And then they start screaming.
Like, oh,
hey boys,
what's up, blood?
Screaming at Ludwig, and then that's what I hear. I'm like, what is going on? And then I pull it, and then I hear like downstairs. I'm like, oh, police are in the house. Very cool. And then I like open my door and just lay on the ground outside my door and just say like, I'm up here. My name's Aiden. I'm up here. My name's
You're like
Aiden.
the pelican. You're like the pelican in the Flintstones that they shit inside their mouth, and he's like, it's a living.
Dude, they were walking me out, and they just had like 3 guys pointing guns at Coots, who's at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, bro, it's a cat. They were just like fucking
Get
trained.
down!
Coots
Get the
just
fuck
sitting there.
down! And he's like, man.
False alarm, cat's white, keep moving.
Yeah.
I think my general thought on the police as a whole is that they're funded by the people, but it feels kind of like what it is to be like a preferred YouTuber. Like where I feel like I can get away with more because I am paid millions by YouTube and they stand to benefit if I succeed. So like I feel like I can get away with things like, you know, getting something undemonetized or unage restricted, or maybe even getting a strike skirted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like more power than the average user has. And it feels very similar, I imagine, in police's relationship with like politicians or like really rich people or people in power. And it doesn't feel like you get the same treatment as a common person. And then the stakes are also a lot higher. Like I feel a lot more comfortable hiring private security. Like that makes me feel really good and comfortable. And I love when they're around with their big guns. But when a police is around with a big gun, it feels a lot worse. Because I don't feel like I am a preferred person, which is the bulk of people, but they're also what pays for it. Like that's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's getting boss baby vibes. YouTuber says that cops are kind of just like YouTubers, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I've been saying that.
I think it's a good point because it's like And the reason why, Ludwig, I'll explain this to you.
Cops are like minions, and I want to be Gru.
I've been watching a lot of Legal Eagle, and he's basically it's liability, right? If a cop is responsible for something bad happening, you can sue the city, which has a giant amount of resources, and get a lot of money. So all like ideas behind state police and county police is to stop people from suing them, and that's why they're such cunts and are trained to be such cunts, right? Because it's like, oh, we tried, but beyond a reasonable doubt, we like didn't do this, to be able to be charged or something.
Right.
And that's where it lies. In a private security, it's like easier to forge a relationship with that. We live in a country where we're at odds with our own government because of the litigiousness of, you can sue anyone.
Mm.
And I think that's why.
I will
in a
sue
nutshell.
you, police.
Go ahead, send the police. I'll just have sex with them.
Mm.
Anyway, that's how it goes down. Fucking swag, bitch.
Not so bad.
Dude, next time they come, we should be dressed as cops. Hey,
Wait,
we've been looking for these guys. We've been looking for these guys for fucking hours. You guys know where they are?
We open all the doors as fast as possible. Like, I searched this room. I searched this room.
No, I killed the cat. Don't worry. Fucking
that is
KIA.
fuck. Yeah. Dude, we should dress like FBI agents and then say they're out of their jurisdiction.
You guys, boys, gotta go home. This is FBI now.
Yeah. I'm Agent McGillicuddy. This is.
We have Will Neff come in. CIA. We're like, well, hey, sorry. No, this is FBI.
Dude, that might be a bad look now, because after the Trump raid, one of the guys with the Punisher phone case might start unloading on the FBI.
That's
to be
true.
honest.
Yeah, he might be like, finally, it's my time.
He's like, why is my passcode not working?
I'm doing this for
That's
Donnie.
my Punisher phone. Sorry, but Jim, we gotta switch phones. We have the same Punisher tattoo.
No, yeah, mine's 0001. So